Ooh, yeah! Welcome to J&J Podcast, the greatest wrestling podcast you have ever seen. I am the Macho Man, Justin Vioral, and as always, my co-host, Justin Crush Your Bones Jones, and the greatest manager in all of wrestling, the Reverend Funk.
What the fuck are you guys?
Finally.
What the fuck's up?
I'm lovely. I can't even figure out how to hold this shit. I'm coming to you guys via the couch out of my normal zone today because I am unprepared and I wasn't ready for any of this.
Well,
So
you look pretty at least. You look pretty at least.
You're looking lovely, young man.
As always. Reverend, how you doing down there, brother?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful fucking day, let me tell you. It's beautiful, beautiful day.
Let's start the fucking topic off hot. Corey Graves, fucking not with the WWE anymore.
Okay, where'd you see this information? Because I have not seen he was fired yet.
I'm basing this off of things that were said on Twitter, plus what was also said on different Facebook groups that are pretty good at figuring shit out.
If he's not fired, NXT is going to be fun tonight.
Yeah, if he's not fired, NXT is going to be an interesting time because what had happened was Corey Graves went on Twitter, which, you know, based upon past experiences, especially with like Samantha Irvin and shit like that, you know, people talking shit on the WWE on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You don't do that. You fucked up. You done fucked up.
Fucked up.
Like, so with that being said, I think that I believe that Corey Graves shall no longer be with the WWE. I mean, my man was a tag team title holder in NXT, correct?
Correct.
And he was a subpar announcer. So, I mean, I'm not going to personally miss him. What do you guys think?
I will.
I liked him, dude.
Yeah, those moments where he's like, you know, somebody gets kicked in the face by somebody on the ring apron, and he's like, "Mr. Styles, your teeth are in the fourth row." Like that kind of stuff. Classic. I loved it. You know, he added a little something that, like, Michael Cole is really good at his job, but he's really bland most times. So he needs somebody to pipe up and say something that's really going to throw shit off, which is why they're using Pat McAfee, because he's another guy from Pittsburgh. Go figure. They need somebody from Pittsburgh to sit next to fucking Michael Cole.
Yep. I mean, look, they traded a Yinzer out for another Yinzer. You know what I mean?
I am well aware of that. And
all right,
the other one didn't need it. He has a job.
Yeah. I mean, Pat McAfee is doing double duty. He's doing NFL. He's doing college football. He's doing fucking WWE. He's fucking everywhere.
Oh, his reaction and his call on the end of the Notre Dame Penn State game was amazing. But we're not here to talk about football.
Yes. All right. So then, now, together, forever, fucking let's go. All right. So let's start this off with, let's talk about SmackDown for a brief moment because some things did happen. We had...
Who watches SmackDown?
I mean, that is a fair point, especially with the Raw Netflix move. But
we're on the A-show, baby.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. If you watch SmackDown, you're on the wrong fucking podcast. Anyway, moving on. So last night, Monday Night Raw on Netflix again was in San Jose. I want to say that in the beginning, I thought that the drone was really cool, the way that they had it going through the crowd and shit like that. I kind of like the new fucking intro that they got going on, you know, getting the crowd more hyped. You get to see a lot more of the signs, you know, things of that nature. It's really fucking cool to see that, you know, as somebody that's grew up and watched it on the television where, you know, you don't really get that kind of shit to this is what Raw is now. That's fucking sick. That's fucking dope.
Who was that blonde guy in the sunglasses they kept focusing on? Because they showed that dude 200 times last night in the audience.
Just pretty.
He was just a pretty boy that they just kept putting on camera. I was like, who is this guy?
Play for the Sharks or something. I don't know. Nobody pays attention to the NHL anymore.
So, anyway, yeah, we're at San Jose. So let me ask you guys this. Do you think that the Seth Rollins and CM Punk animosity is real, or do you believe it is a work?
No, they got some beef, dude.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of really good feuds over the years, and most of the time, it's old beef that they're
Yeah.
like they've squashed it in real life, so they're like, hey,
Yeah.
let the fans know about it. Let's turn this shit up on TV and give it that sense of realism.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So as Raw progressed, we had CM Punk start out the show. He was coming out, being like, "Hey, I see you, John Cena, Mister. I can't see you." He also we need to add this in. We also got a fucking yeet from fucking.
Yeah, we got a
CM
yeet from CM Punk.
That was weird. That was weird.
I thought it was cool. I was like, that's fucking sweet.
Not my gimmick, but yeet.
I don't know. I'm ashamed for him for all middle-aged men in America.
They also changed the ring again. From the Netflix, like the debut Netflix show to what this one was. There was nothing in the middle of the ring. They still had the Real American beer, which they apparently now are working on trying to get a new face for that company to come in. Should. Yeah, because obviously Hulk Hogan was not the fucking answer.
Sorry, recap. I was surprised they even put him in it, but he was only in it for a split second.
Literally a split second.
Yeah.
And if you notice too in the recap, you didn't hear the crowd.
No.
But
no, not at all.
But anyway,
fuck Hulk Hogan. On. I gotta say that.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Once
fuck Hulk Hogan.
You'll hear me say fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. All right. So then we get CM Punk talking that shit, basically stating he's like, I'm done with Seth Rollins. I see you, Cena. Blah, 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 blah. And then we get a little burn it down. And he whoa, and he comes out and he's like, motherfucker.
He got him a week old shiner too.
Oh, dude. He was like,
it was a good one.
It was good. Dude, I like the interaction.
When CM Punk walked up to him and was like looking at it, it was cracking me up, dude.
Although I can't help but feel that, like, yeah, this is a new era on Netflix, but the show started with a 20-minute talking segment.
It did.
It did. And I
want to see Raw start with just a fight.
But bro, I was seeing stuff they're doing. They're about to build this fucking coalition against fucking Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I can see that. And then while fucking we have Seth and CM Punk going back and forth with each other, we get Drew McIntyre come out, basically talking shit, and it was oddly taken by CM Punk and being like, CM Punk was like, fuck you, dude. Last time I saw you, you were on your knees with blood and shit. And Drew McIntyre's like, dude, I'm not even talking
I'm not even talking to you.
Like, and meanwhile, Seth's like, yeah, if you're talking to me, come in the ring. Let's go. Come on, bring it. And then they're both standing there like waiting. I was waiting for them to start fighting, to be honest, at that point.
I'm calling it now. Mania triple threat. I'm telling you.
I can see that. I mean, I am excited that next week we get Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. I think that's going to be a pretty fucking solid match, to be honest.
Will we get a run-in by CM Punk?
I don't think CM Punk's trying to dive up that tree yet. I think if anything, he's going to wait to the Royal Rumble, and which brings me to another point: the Royal Rumble. So many fucking people have called that they are going to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Last night was just stupid. It was fucking stupid. It's like, all right, we get it. Like, all right, how many more fucking people can we get? Obviously we don't know all the 30 that are going.
They were all going to be in it any fucking way.
Right. I mean,
every big game they have.
Yeah, I mean, but at least now we have some storyline going into it,
Yeah.
I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Your winner is going to be John Cena.
Yeah, I think
I'm not a big Cena guy, but he's going to win.
I think honestly, for me, I think it's going to be fucking CM Punk, to be honest. Just because the reason I say that though is because he's getting a fucking huge push from the crowd. Don't get me wrong. Cena has, do I think that Cena's going to win the Royal Rumble? No. Do I think he's going to win Elimination Chamber? Yes. That's what I feel like is going to end up happening, and I could see that. Or vice versa, where Cena wins the Rumble and CM Punk wins the Elimination Chamber.
I don't think Cena can win an Elimination Chamber. He can win a Rumble.
Little behind the scenes for all 6 people who are going to watch this podcast. You and I, Justin, we talked about this last night.
Yeah.
They keep calling Cena the GOAT. We're all pretty convinced he's going to win a 17th world title this year at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I see them letting him win a Royal Rumble, so this way nobody can say they have anything over him.
Yep.
He'll tie Stone Cold with his 3rd Rumble win, so therefore that's at least a match there. Then 17 world titles, way more than Stone Cold. I really think they're going to do everything they can this year to make it undeniable that he is the GOAT, even though we're still going to deny it.
Mm-hmm.
I also rather enjoyed CM Punk being like, why couldn't it be Rhea Ripley that interrupts me?
Dude, that was funny.
That was fucking hilarious, dude.
Good moment.
So let's get to the first fucking match. Chad Gable versus Penta. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Chad Gable is officially Kurt Angle 2.0.
He is Kurt Angle 2.0, 100%.
He is baby Kurt Angle.
You guys know music as well as I do, if not better. They took Kurt Angle's theme and
Mm-hmm.
made it a minor key and gave him the same damn singlet and the same character, basically. I'm an Olympic hero. Why don't you love me?
Mm-hmm.
So, Chad Gable's just going to play that discount Kurt Angle thing, but they also have that wrinkle they can add to it because all of us who have been watching know this is just a fucking repackaged Kurt Angle gimmick. So
it is, but Penta, to be honest with you, from my own perspective on it, he kind of bored me. Like, the match was really good. The match was solid. It was but I'm saying off the bat, he didn't really do anything that really, really impressed me until like the end,
No, he wrestles pretty good for a guy who got his gear from Spirit Halloween, though.
He fucking do though. But yeah, I mean, shit, dude. That last couple of fucking hits that they took, where he basically did a pile driver, but they call it the Penta driver or whatever the fuck.
It's a Penta drive. Well, it's because it's like a fireman's carry, small package driver all at the same time. Although when it comes to that match, I'm legitimately going to put on a hat so I can tip it to the cell of the fucking Mexican Destroyer by Chad Gable.
Oh,
the way he bounced out of oh my god, I legitimately popped in my living room by myself. That was fucking tap.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm there for, man. Make it look good. I know what I'm watching.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like Penta.
And then we had the after ring fucking talk. Also, too, I want to say there was a fucking kick at one point that happened. I believe it was Penta, came up on the fucking ropes and just fucking nailed fucking Chad Gable in the face. Fucking nasty.
Is that why he was bleeding? That is something I've noticed more since the last two, the 4K that we're getting now on Netflix. I've been noticing a lot more blemishes and bruises and little bloody spots on their faces.
Chad Gable had one fucking
a little rough spot
in the match.
I think that happened when Penta was standing all over him and flipped him around with his feet. I think he caught him with something right there because he was bleeding. And I don't know, is it always like that? Are they always getting beat up like that? We just couldn't see it because it's so clear now. It's bizarre.
Kinda it took like I said, I've been watching this shit since the world was grainier than my fucking camera right now.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
But I think it's just easier to see now because of being 4K and I probably have the smallest TV out of the three of us. I would imagine I got a 50-inch flat screen. So watching.
I was watching it last night on my living room. I got a 65 in here, but I was watching it in my game room on a 32 4K monitor.
Fuck yeah.
So, but I'm right up there in it though. So
yeah. So after the match, we had Jackie, who Beautiful lady.
I have one more thing, though.
Go
The
ahead.
thing that they tried to make a big deal about in that match that I absolutely fucking despised, it was like, oh my God, I think he broke Chad Gable's arm with that like reverse surfboard snap.
Oh yeah,
It did not look good at all.
No, it didn't.
Stupid as fuck.
That was what he did right before he did his finisher, right? That thing he did.
Yeah, the Mexican destroyer or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Come on. I've seen Penta go in the ring, and Penta can freaking go. Flat out is a great wrestler. It's like WWE had to make you, oh, well, you got to do a WWE style match. Like, let this dude do some weird shit. Let him put a garbage can over his head and dive into the crowd. Who gives a shit? It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You got Netflix now, so you can do whatever the fuck you
I've
want.
seen-
You know?
That's
There
what
were
I'm saying. They're
complaints.
still bleeping F-bombs, but we're on Netflix.
Complaints backstage about Penta taking up too much time in the ring, but fuck them people.
Yeah, I wanted to
I don't
talk
think we
about
needed
that.
a 3-minute long promo in Spanish.
Yeah, no, we did not. We did not need that. I didn't understand a fucking word he said.
I was like, do we get subtitles? Because I don't know what he's saying, but
The thing is, I did, and I'm still sitting there going, 90% of the people watching this do not speak Spanish. They might not speak English either, but they definitely don't fucking speak Spanish. So throw up some subtitles. Otherwise, you get people sitting there going, "Are you
What
done
the
talking yet?"
Yeah, that's what I did, and that's why I think right now I'm not exactly sold on Penta as a wrestler. Like, I'm just not. You know what I mean? I think he looks fucking cool. I think his look is sick as fuck. I think some of the moves he did were really fucking cool, but give me something, brother. Like, if you're gonna do a 3-minute fucking promo, at least learn fucking English before you do it. You know what I mean?
He knows English. He proved that.
yeah.
I know that.
English. I understand he was saying he was speaking specifically to his family, who was
His family were right there.
Yeah,
like that little girl crying was his fucking daughter.
the daughter. Yeah.
So that I understand, and there are lots of Spanish-speaking people in San Jose.
Exactly.
So I get it, but condense that shit, my dude. You know, break it down a little bit. Bring it down. Makes it a little more user-friendly for everybody. Because everybody around the world, those people that I was talking about that don't speak English, that watch on the network or whatever the hell they're watching on,
Yeah.
they have subtitles anyway. So when he changes languages, it's no harm. They just keep reading.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. They did it for Shinsuke Nakamura, 2 years ago? He was delivering all of his promos in Japanese, and we got subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
And now, no.
Yeah.
Viva la luchador!
After the Penta match, we got Liv and Dom.
My man's in the doghouse so hard.
Dom is such in the doghouse, brother. He brought her flowers and shit. She was like, yeah, it'd be really
like, here, put these somewhere.
Yeah, she was like, can you go get our bags from our car and make sure valet has our car ready to go? And yeah,
I haven't heard a whip crack that hard in a long time.
Oh, dude, and the best part was fucking Finn Balor's like,
put your whip down. The lady folks getting the whip. Wait, no, put the whip down. That wasn't an invitation.
The Finn Balor after that though was like, guess what? He's like, you should go and fix shit with your fucking lady, man, because this is going downhill fast for you. Like, he was like, you need to fix some shit.
You really have no idea.
Yeah, no, he was
kid.
All right. Then we had Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. That was a good match. I
wanted Ludwig to fucking win it, damn it.
Ludwig needs a push. He needs a fucking push, honestly. I love Braun Breaker though, dude. That fucking right after the match, Sheamus wins, fucking goes down to Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker's like, I'll break you, old man. Let's go.
Hasn't he already broken him once?
Yeah.
5 years max before that kid's world champion.
Dude.
5 years. Max.
I'm going to say 2.
I said maximum. Because
dude, I want it this year.
Ask you, we could have a special guest agreement from the Lady Funk. When the Shield first debuted, I said within 5 years, all 3 of them would be world heavyweight champion. Did I know it was going to be all in the same night? No. However, they all ended up world champion within that 5-year window.
Mhm.
Like I've been watching long enough. I know what the hell I'm looking at. That kid's
dude,
done. Period. He's
Braun he's the future. Like he's badass.
He's going to be a face too. The fans
Yeah,
are
people
gonna
are loving. Mm-hmm.
And you know who I think his biggest rival will end up being? The most evil guy in the company at that point?
Gunther?
Who?
One of two names. Nope, one of two names. Logan Paul or Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic is so damn good, dude. He is so good.
He is the best heel, period. Like, he doesn't even have to talk. He gets booed instantly.
No, he's fantastic.
Showing up. And he's there every week.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Trash stash.
So after that, we got Gunther coming out, talking, basically doing a promo kind of deal.
Worst
promo
in the game.
It was pretty bad, dude.
It was pretty bad, but
the microphone is just bad. It just is bad.
He is not good with a microphone. He's great.
I am much better than you, and I have the gold on my shoulder. No, you're a fucking badass in the ring, my dude. You're like Bret Hart, but from Germany.
Yeah.
You're hard to touch. On a microphone, it's hard to stay awake.
Yeah, he's very I am wrestling. I am. But then suddenly
Austria, not Germany.
In the middle of the promo, we get some yeet and going on. All right. And Jey Uso, it's just me, Oos. It's just me, Oos. All right, and he comes out. He just comes. He's just yeeting and oosing everywhere, and fucking dude, we get a fucking Saturday's night main event fucking match, which is Jey versus Gunther. Gunther's gonna kick the ever-loving shit out of Jey Uso.
Yeah, Gunther's gonna beat his ass, dude.
Well, Jey Uso's gonna give us a good match. We're gonna have a good show for Saturday night's main event. Sadly, I will not be able to watch that live. I'll have to watch the replay because my band has a show. However, it's pretty obvious Gunther's going to retain there. I do not see Jey Uso as a world champion yet. Could he get there? Of course he could. Guy's been in the freaking business for, 15 years now?
I think that if anything, I could see him winning not the World Heavyweight Championship, but I could see him being the undisputed champion.
World champ, man. If you're in that
spot. I mean, I feel you, but like, I don't know. To me, I feel like the undisputed championship, like comparatively to the World Heavyweight Championship, it's like the World Heavyweight Championship to me is more of like the workhorse. You know what I mean? Like, really is where I feel like but the undisputed championship is kind of like the face of the company.
Yeah, I mean, granted, though, if they make Jey Uso the face of the company, I'm screaming nepotism because, hey, we all know Dwayne is in charge nowadays. So.
Yeah.
Sudden, we got Samoans holding all the gold.
They're going to take over. They're going to take over.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
That's because the fucking Rock doesn't want to go to the family reunion and have Grandma Nana Fana or whatever the fuck her name is come over and be like, you be nice to your cousins. Give them the titles, young man.
So
Drew McIntyre's about to start a fucking group, man, to kill off the Samoans, dude.
Right, it's gonna be a thing for me. I feel like
heels.
And I'm gonna love every fucking second of it. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be fucking beautiful. So after that, the first women's Intercontinental Championship.
Damn, that match made me happy.
I called that.
I was so happy at the end of that match, man.
I was very happy for both of them. They had a great match.
Yeah, they damn good match.
That was another thing. Another sell I wanted to mention because good God, what a bump was the fucking suplex off
the
holy
shit
to the outside. That fucking hurt. I
thought Dakota was fucked up
right now.
I also appreciated that after the match, They both were like hugging, like, you know what I mean? There was no bad blood between. Yeah, there was no bad blood between them. You know what I mean? Which is
the
fucking
face versus face. You're gonna have that.
yeah. I will
But
say
no.
Going off the Hall of Fame rings at all.
but yeah, I mean, and then we had Miz versus Sammy.
Oh
Boo.
God. Yeah, boo.
That was
Boo.
not fun.
It was just like, why?
Like, just as I thought the match was going to get ramped up, haluva kick out of nowhere into a Blue Thunder Bomb, which I don't know if he's making that permanent or not. I mean, it could work, but they're like, he's not going to hit Braun Strowman with a Blue Thunder Bomb.
No.
I mean,
no, but Sammy was just genuinely pissed off at the Miz, you know what I mean, for the storytelling, if you will. So, I mean,
it's sad to me that they treated former world champion the way Miz gets treated. It bothers me.
It's the Miz.
I've always defended the Miz, though.
I've always defended the Miz because the Miz is badass.
Spectacular on the mic.
What he does.
Very safe person in the ring. You never hear about Miz injuring someone in a match.
Dude loves the company. He loves wrestling.
Yeah.
He does. He does, but I can't fucking stand the guy. I fucking look at his face and I fucking hate him.
You're not supposed to like him.
That means he's doing a damn good job.
He's doing a great job.
Like, if I saw him in real life, I'd want to attack him. You know what I mean? Like,
I'd want to hug him, but then his security guards would beat the crap out of him.
I also am not a fan.
Man.
I am not a fan of Karrion Kross. I fucking hate
never
have.
I could deal with the fact that we don't get to see his girlfriend's really nice tits if he just goes away.
I thought he was better with Solo.
Karrion Kross is just boring.
He is like
the
man with the silver tongue. The man with the silver tongue talks again. Oh, but guess what? Did you know
does have a silver tongue?
Not the Miz. Not the Miz. I'm talking about Karrion.
Karrion Kross doesn't have a silver tongue. He's got a brick tongue.
That's what they keep saying about him, is that he has the silver tongue, like every fucking promo or whatever.
Well, he talked that hot chick into fucking being with him, so he has done something right, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, fucking, dude.
Must learn something from fucking Macho Man up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no, with the ladies, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something.
So then Sammy wins, and then
all of them are missing a leg though. I'm gonna shut up.
And then we get the weirdest fucking thing that happened all night for me. Rhea comes out, starts talking to the fucking crowd. Nia Jax comes out. And then Bayley shows up. What the fuck was that?
That was a way to try and get the live crowd in the actual arena to pop a little bit, because Bayley's their girl. Like,
Bayley was San Jose. I get it, but like,
got a custom t-shirt made for it and everything. So yeah, that was for the fans of the crowd.
But why in the fuck did you need Nia Jax to come out? Like,
how easy is she to hate?
Easy to hate, but like, she is literally like the worst fucking women's wrestler out of all of them. Like, I would rather
wrestler in history.
I would. Yeah. No shit. How the fuck was she fucking undisputed women's champion?
Nepotism.
Yeah,
she
no
was
shit.
Part of that Samoan bloodline.
Nepotism, bro.
Her last name is Fanene.
But I will say this. I will say this. It was kind of cool to see Rhea and Bayley like actually be cool with each other and shit. You know what I mean? Like, but that's also because of fucking even Survivor Series too. You know, like they were on the same team and shit. So
I mean, they're pushing Bayley back face. I mean, so
the less said about the women's Survivor Series War Games match, the better.
I thought that
match itself was good. No, the match itself was fun. The build and the teams made zero fucking sense.
Zero sense. Yeah, it was a Liv and Rhea match that they just added people onto.
I forgot that's where EO came out of nowhere for that one.
Yeah,
EO is one of the best talents in the women's division by a lot. I mean, there's maybe 4 people on the roster who even have remotely the chops she does. It's a shame she doesn't get pushed a little harder. I think she's actually working on her English.
Justin knows my love for her, so
Yeah, Io was a bad bitch.
I don't care. My woman will always be and always has been Liv Morgan.
We know.
She is the love of my life. I love her. Okay, she's the greatest women's world champion ever, and she don't even have a belt. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you all.
Well, the singer to my band, Bombshell in the Banks, now available on all streaming outlets, is not a wrestling fan. However, if she is at my place of work where I air lots of wrestling events and Io Sky is on screen, she's screaming at the TV, kick her ass. Yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, who's your girl?
Yep.
She's Io. I'm like, Io. That's an I know, but it's pronounced Io. She's like, I don't give a shit.
No, I will say this though. Io Sky is absolutely just a fucking acrobat. You know what I mean?
Phenomenal.
I think her. I would like to see her and Tiffany Stratton actually fight, like have like a one-on-one match or of some sort.
Would have loved to have seen Io against Prime Lita. I think that would have been a lot of fucking fun.
Lita was so damn good back in her day, man.
Oh yeah, and a smoke show too, so that helped.
God, yes, she was, dude. My ex-wife, she used to get so pissed off because I'd have Lita shit, and I'd talk about Lita. She was real jealous of shit and stuff. And dude, she's like, "There's your little whore with her."
Podcast. If you can leave in the comments how many cigarettes I smoked through the duration of this podcast, I'll star your comment.
Yeah, you're forcing me to go outside and smoke a cigarette right now. Go fuck. No one watches our shit anyway.
That's fair.
Hey, you know what? They get a little extra content for the people that are going to watch the podcast.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
it's fucking cold. I'm smoking right here. I own this house, damn it.
I'm in the fucking garage. I don't give a fuck. All right, so continuing on. I have a garage. Anyway, so continuing on thoughts. Then we had the best fucking match of the motherfucking night.
No, that's
Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. Fucking rad, dude.
It was a really good match.
Yes.
Damn good match, dude.
Something occurred to me watching that match that had nothing to do with Damian or Finn whatsoever. If they ever make a live action Shrek, JD McDonough could play Lord Farquaad without any makeup.
Dude, I always say one night for Monday Night Raw, they should make a bobblehead night and just give out JD McDonough bobbleheads because he's already built to be a bobblehead.
But just give out the action figures. I've never seen a grown man look so much like a little person in my life.
Dude, he's so funny looking. Justin, I seen someone comment the other day that they're hiding it behind the scenes that Liv and JD are an item right now.
I'll kill him. I'll fucking kill him.
And I was like, man.
Listen, I'm the best there ever was, the best there is, and the best there ever fucking will be, Liv Morgan. So you better listen here.
Justin, if she chose that, you have a chance.
Not talking about in the ring.
Well, I look, dude, I don't have to impress him in the ring. I just have to get him fucking slightly interested in me. All right? I can bullshit my way through any situation.
With ring.
I just have the undisputed championship belt, okay? Listen here.
You're face. The champ, baby.
Yeah, motherfucker. But no, yeah, Liv. God, she's hot. Anyway, Finn and Damian, great fucking match. I loved how they went through the whole fucking crowd. That fucking drop that Damian put on fucking Finn, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh, the suplex out of the crowd through the equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, the equipment table.
Black tablecloths.
Table.
That's what that was. Those are some tables with black tablecloths and wire. We are not blind. It's in 4K.
Yeah, we can tell.
It is in 4K
we
now.
Can see.
And all your new cameras. The new cameras. But no, that was a good.
That was a good fucking beatdown by Damian, dude. I'm happy he won that fucking match too. It's about fucking time. Also, I think it's kind of weird. I kind of am wondering what the deal with Damian and the War Raiders is. Because
I don't know.
War Raiders just took the titles from Judgment Day, and they were like, "Oh, look at these assholes. Let's help him. We're good guys."
Yeah, but I mean, but like Damian
Wrestle's pretty
also
standard.
Damian was also part of a tag team with them. What, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where the War Raiders came out with Damian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
So,
They're all in the same locker room, man. Maybe they like fucking go drinking after shows. Who knows? They might be homies.
I mean, I hope they are, to be honest, for fucking Damian's sake. He
I
needs
got
a
a soft
fucking
spot for Damien because he's another New York kid like myself. So
Dude, Damien's awesome.
Damian
can't
needs a
even say the word
push.
talk without his New York accent coming out. It's great.
Damian-
No, it comes out every time he talks,
Yeah,
dude.
you know exactly what we're talking about.
You're talking.
We're talking here, you know? And like I fucking
know
love
about you,
Damian.
but we're
I
just
really hope that we get a match between him. I want him to fucking be the world heavyweight champion. I do. I fucking think that Damian was a great heavyweight champion, like world heavyweight champion. I think that he has that kind of, I don't know. He has the microphone presence and he has the ability in the ring to be that fucking guy. And he was that guy for a little bit, but it's kind of a bummer. Hi, Cat. But like he had that fucking push. He had that fucking push, man, and it was great. And I fucking loved it. I love that he pulled a Seth Rollins, fucking cash his money in the bank in the fucking in WrestleMania. I mean, dude, fuck Brittany fucking every time I fucking watch goddamn Raw with her. She's like, oh man, Damian pulls down them straps. That's my boy. That's my boy, Blue. You know what I mean? Like, he's sex sells, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. And the thing is that kind of bums me out too, though, is like, what the fuck happened to the Terror Twins? That was such a cool thing that they had going that they just shut it the fuck down, like real quick. Like, and it's like, I have a Terror Twin shirt. You know what I mean? Like, it was really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you stop that? You know what I mean? And I think too, like with Judgment Day, let's get into this a little bit. So, what do you think is happening with Judgment Day right now? Do you see Judgment Day falling apart? Do you see Finn Balor kind of taking JD McDonough and being like, and Carlito and being like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's start our own thing.
I think
Judgment Day is kind of already done.
Yeah.
Like they lost the three best members they've ever had.
Yeah.
As far as I mean, the guy who formed the group isn't even with the company anymore.
No. But that was Edge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or Cope, as they're calling him now.
In the AEW world.
Just call him Adam Copeland. We know his fucking name.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
Edge.
The Judgment Day.
Edge. He's Edge. He was Edge for 30
years. Yeah. Adam Copeland.
Cope. The rated R superstar.
I'm going to say the Judgment Day will be over after the Wyatts handle them for a while.
Yeah. Wyatt's went to SmackDown.
Officially?
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah, because remember last night, Karrion Kross was like, son of a bitch. Fucking the Wyatt Six went to the SmackDown now. Because he was talking to Miz and then Sammy walked up.
Damn it. Because
he's got a group and they won't even pay fucking AOP to show up on TV.
Yep.
He's got a group. They're never there unless they're fighting someone.
Yeah. I mean,
put on your singlets, boys. Time for work.
It's like, I wish the Wyatt Six had a little more of a push. You know what I mean? I really do. I think
they're fucking it up, man.
They are fucking that up. They are fucking that up hardcore. I wouldn't be surprised if the Wyatt Six end up going to AEW. You know
Wyatt Six wouldn't exist if Bray Wyatt hadn't died.
No, they wouldn't exist.
No, they wouldn't have, because Bray Wyatt was.
Every time I look at Uncle Howdy, I swear to you, somebody backstage just looked at Bo Dallas and was like, "All right, now go out there and play this character like your brother would. Go, 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 go."
Mm-hmm.
It works well. You can do it. You're his brother. And don't get me wrong, he's doing good work. The guy's a former NXT World Champion.
Yeah, I mean, it's also crazy
when it started. It's not Bray.
It's not Bray. It's not Bray. I mean, like, rest in peace, Bray. Dude was such an innovator in the way of like so many things, dude. You know what I mean? I constantly say this. I think I've said this almost every fucking podcast, but I really wish that Bray would have beat The Undertaker instead of fucking Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Dude.
I think that's the general consensus amongst the
Yeah.
wrestling community.
It's. I mean, dude
Brock
was.
didn't need it.
Brock didn't need it.
Brock didn't need that shit.
Hell of a shocking moment. Don't get me wrong, because nobody thought that was happening.
That was a crazy, crazy night.
Like that one dude's face that they memed after it was face when it happened. Like
he was in shock. Oh, people crying and shit.
You'll hear me say again, if WWE can throw something at me that I don't expect and I make that face, that's why I watch. Like the predictable stuff is the predictable stuff. It's really hard to blow my skirt up these days. You know, but although there were, like, honestly, the only real bad match was Miz and Sami Zayn. The rest of the card was really good.
I agree with that. I'll agree with that. I think that
and that sell of that fucking Mexican Destroyer was just money. Like my
it was
Jack
just,
Gable, I commend you, young man. Wow. Great.
I think that so moving forward with the Netflix thing, what do you foresee happening with not just the superstars and stuff? Because this year I don't think we're getting a fucking draft, which is weird.
Good. I'm over the draft. I'm over this brand split crap. There are other companies out there. You have all of your talent. Yes, you have several titles for everything, which is fine. I'm not going to bitch that, there's 2 secondary titles, 2 main titles, and the same for the women's division. That's great. Keep all that. But pick and choose when you're going to use people. Sometimes you might want the WWE Undisputed Champion on Raw here and there, depending on who's holding the belt. You might want to mix things around. This brand loyalty thing makes zero fucking sense. 0 cents, because at the end of the day, they all work for the same damn company.
Yep. They're all in the same locker room. They're fucking all there. It's
like if you actually go to one of the shows or whatever, it's not like people from Raw aren't on aren't at the SmackDown show or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only brand split they ever got right was the original one, because there was one champion, and each show had to take turns. Okay, this is the guy we want to fight the champion, and if he beats the champion, he can go on either show, and that motherfucker belongs to us. I like that. That was different at the time.
Yeah.
But that was 23 years ago.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Like I'm over the draft. I'm done with the draft.
I think
no. We don't need it.
Well, let me ask you this then.
I understand it gives more people a chance to get eyes on them, but
I think right now what I'm more or less asking is like, who would you move to Netflix Raw comparatively to having them on SmackDown? And you know what I mean? Like who do you see raising up, if you will? Like, do you keep people on SmackDown just to keep it interesting, or do you move basically like your really big stars over to Netflix and keep, maybe like Cody Rhodes and fucking, LA Knight, or you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
The thing I want them to do is I want them to switch the main belts on the shows. Raw is the flag. Raw is the A show. It has always been the A show. It will forever be the A show. There have been times where SmackDown has outperformed Raw, but that doesn't make Raw any less the main fucking show. Monday Night Raw has been a thing for 30 years.
Yeah.
Now, granted, SmackDown's got, 25?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
But Raw's always been the better show.
Raw has always been the show. So put the title on the show. The World Heavyweight title. They had the World Heavyweight title on Raw when Bischoff brought it back fucking ages ago. And I don't know if maybe because Triple H was pulling the strings and making the calls, that's the way that worked out. Or if it was more just circumstance. They didn't really think about it. Roman's a SmackDown guy. He's had the title for 75 years. Like, we'll just put the World Heavyweight title on Raw because it needed a main title. And I 100% agree that if they're going to keep the show separate, both shows need a main champion. You have to have that. If there isn't the guy, what the hell's everybody wrestling? What's all this fighting about?
Yeah. I mean, I think also too though
The
with
word undisputed is dumb. Because seriously, if it's undisputed, what's all the fighting about?
yeah, I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
but no, my like I think that honestly for me right now, I think Cody's probably going to hold the belt for about another year. Am I happy about it? No, I'm not. I think Cody is a really good baby face. He is a great baby face. Everybody loves him. Blah, 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 blah. I'm tired of fucking seeing him. I want him to turn heel. It's not going to happen for at least another year.
If it happens.
It will happen.
If it happens.
There's no it will happen, man. The guy's selling merch and loved by the kids. Cena never turned heel. We could be looking at another version of that.
I hope not.
There has to be somebody for the kids.
I hope not, because I mean, I want Cody to turn heel so fucking bad. I just want Cody to be a bad guy, and like, because honestly, for me, the bad guy is always more interesting than the good guy. You know, because the bad guy doesn't really like. I don't even think that the undisputed championship belt right now with like the whole Kevin Owens thing. Like, I hope Kevin Owens wins that match. It's not going to happen, but I hope it does. Because I
want to do just so they bring back the Winged Eagle.
Yeah.
It's the best looking title they've ever had. It was gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, dude, as much as I love this fucking thing, because this thing is badass.
Oh, yeah. It's like champs. Championship.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, it's like, dude, that winged title belt, there's so much more history to it.
It hits.
You know what I mean? It does. It hits better than just like that morning joint, if you will, you know? It's like fucking right, dude, you know? And
for kids like me and Bone Crusher, like as children, the title belt, before they brought that Winged Eagle in, the title belt just kind of like blended into Hulk Hogan. You never really noticed what it looked like. You didn't really care what it looked like.
Yeah.
But once, like the first time that title really popped up in my mind that I can go, yeah, that was the Winged Eagle, is when Hogan got screwed out of it. They put it on Andre at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
That's where you actually looked at the title, because we were, for like my generation, that was the first time we had seen any title in the WWF on somebody that wasn't Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan was in
4.5 years or something. It was stupid. It was longer than Roman's reign. No pun intended.
I mean,
so it's iconic. And for your generation, it is the title of your childhood.
Yeah.
Like when you were born, that was the title. When you were a little kid screaming for Stone Cold Steve Austin, flipping off your teacher in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
That was the title.
Telling your teachers to suck it from DX, you know what I mean?
Break it down.
You know, I think that a lot of it's cool to see. The one thing I can't say that's kind of funny though is like I feel like a lot of kids that are around, or kids that were like my age, the belt that really is the belt that we really remember is the spinner belt.
I knew you're going to come to the spinner belt.
Fucking hate that belt, dude.
That was my first world title. I can't lie. My first world title was the spinner belt.
Did it spin?
But I kept the M in it upside down because I like Miz.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's the belt that I feel like has the most like generational pull for me, at least. The wing title belt, I love it because when I think of Bret Hart, that's the belt that he had. You know what I mean? That is the champion. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that was the title for 12 years. That was the main title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, dude,
long time.
And it's like I was actually watching something earlier today. It was the Rockers. It was the Rockers breakup, dude. I had never watched that before. I had never seen it. Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever watched it. And I was like, wow. Shawn Michaels was a douchebag.
Oh, yeah, he was, dude. He was the biggest douche. Oh.
He tried to run away from Shawn. Did you see that? Right through that window.
Who would win?
I love Bobby Heenan, man. He was the best.
In both their primes, the Hardys or the Rockers, who would have won?
What throws that whole thing out of whack is the fact that Shawn Michaels was a rocker.
Mm-hmm.
if we were talking two Genettis versus either, give me two of either of the Hardys, I'd
Yeah.
take either of the Hardys. But you throw Shawn Michaels into that, it throws the whole thing out of whack. Because, okay, the Shawn Michaels of the Hardy Boys is Jeff.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels versus Jeff Hardy, no question, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he'd kick his
I'm
ass.
doing the podcast, dude. I don't even know what you're holding. It's disgusting. Go. Teenager.
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi, I'm on doing a podcast. You're good.
But you go Matt Hardy versus Marty Jannetty, I'd have to go with Matt Hardy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even before he found that crazy character that everybody loved, the broken one, that
Broken Matt Hardy.
that was so much fun.
Oh,
Nobody saw that coming.
dude, those skits that they were doing,
Look, I got a kid sister here.
those skits that they were doing. Justin, did you watch these where Matt Hardy would be like at his home and Jeff would get on his dirt bike and drive across the fucking pasture? That's all he was doing. And go to Matt's house and they would fight in the fucking barn and shit. That shit was so fucking funny, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
So, but back to the original question, I have to go Rockers just because HBK was just that damn good.
He was good, man.
Now, let me ask you.
My
this.
little sister's over here trying to be so quiet. It's fucking hilarious. You got to get to experience that.
Well, all right. Here's a question. Prime Bret Hart.
Or say hi.
Hey. Prime Bret
Hey.
Hart. Prime Bret Hart versus. Oh man, let's see. I want to say Prime Bret Hart versus The Rock. The Rock.
In the ring, Bret Hart. If we're talking about a match, Bret Hart.
Man, dude, he's way too fucking. He was overall too good.
He made it look easy.
Yeah. The Rock wasn't.
Prime Bret Hart versus Prime Randy Orton.
Now you're talking. That's an actual discussion. Because both of them make the shit look stupid easy. Both of them. Who would I enjoy watching more? Randy Orton.
I missed Hill Orton when he just screamed "stupid."
Kofi fucked up the finish of the match.
Stupid.
Didn't you forget your Jamaican accent?
Oh man.
Then he turned into the WrestleMania meme guy. That's what it was. WrestleMania meme guy was just imitating Kofi Kingston.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, he's making my ass. He's from fucking Massachusetts.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah, he was born in Ghana. Yeah, his parents moved to the United States when he was like 2.
Yeah, he don't have an accent.
Yeah, man.
So I call myself a New Yorker, dude. I thought I was born here, but I've turned out I wasn't. It's a long, convoluted story because I've been adopted a couple of times, but I finally found my original birth certificate. I was born in fucking New York. Who knew? That's where I grew up.
Fucking right, though.
I've been wanting to send off. It's only $100 in this state now to get your adoption registry because it's all closed off, and it's $100 now to open everything up. But I don't know if I want to fucking find out. I don't fucking know. I'm 45. Do I even need that stress on my plate?
I wouldn't call it stress. Do you have a curiosity to find out who your real parents are?
No, but I do get irritated at when I have to go to the doctor or something. They're like family history, and I'm like, But then again, do I want to know if I'm going to die of cancer or something? I don't think so.
Well, then you can also go with option B. You get the records, you find out who they are, you contact them, and force willing, they're still fucking kicking.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what? I'm your kid. I really don't give a shit to know you, but could you send me your medical records so I have a clue?
Like, do I need to quit smoking? Like, I know we all need to quit smoking, but
we all need to quit smoking.
Yeah.
Cat, cigarette count. Come on.
I'm going to say 13.
This podcast brought to you by gas station.
Oh.
This podcast was brought to you by gas station boner pills and cigarettes. Thank you.
It's the gas station boner pills and the American Cancer Society of the United States.
Our lungs are fucked.
I can get hard, brother.
A 16-year-old made a roast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
man.
Yeah, my last doctor appointment, they were listening to my lungs, and I was just sitting there scared. Like, you sound good. And I was like, you want to listen again? You sure?
That's like, dude, my favorite kinds of people are like the 98-year-old grandma that just smokes a pack of like Pall Malls a day. It just smells like fucking death in her house. She's just sitting there like, let me tell you about the 40s, all right? They were a
she lives
time.
on menthols and Bud Light.
Yes, yes.
Dude, I get scared as fuck when I go to the doctor. I don't know why. I'm one of those guys. Nothing bothers me except going to the fucking doctor.
Yeah,
So,
I went to the doctor today.
oh,
Literally
fuck, I hate it.
before we started recording, I just got home from my doctor's appointment, and he said just keep doing what you're doing, and he was happy with my blood pressure, so I'm in a good fucking mood right now.
I haven't seen a doctor in fucking almost 6 years.
2 years ago, I got COVID. No, shit, 3 years ago, whenever that shit was going around.
2020.
3 years ago, something, I got COVID. And, I was doing all right about a week.
It's a terrible Christmas present.
And then this shit started getting in my chest. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I went to the doctor. And they're like, well, let's x-ray your lungs. And I was terrified of, let's x-ray your lungs, smoker. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So I go to the x-ray room. They x-ray my shit. And
it says Kingsford on your lungs.
I walk in the little room with the lady where they're printing it down, and it's coming down slowly on the screen. And I'm watching, and I see this big black blob that it looks like it's in my lung. And I was like, dude, I know you hit the floor. I felt myself going white, and I was like, what's that? What's that?
The big one.
dude. And the nurse lady goes, that's your heart, dude.
You're like, what the
fuck?
Huh? No shit. And I was like, that's my heart. I was like, I thought it was a tumor.
Are you enjoying
I did, dude. I thought it was a tumor, man. I was like,
you actually are listening.
Oh my god, dude. Anyway. That's fucking terrifying. Well, boys. Well, it's been like a fucking hour.
We do that.
Yeah, we do that.
We didn't run over this week.
We didn't. We didn't. We actually are only at 57. So, as always, our podcast is brought to you by Gas Station Boner Pills, Pall Mall cigarettes, Marlboro cigarettes, and menthol cigarettes of all sorts. Okay.
Oh, menthol.
Also,
you can't see the label.
Also brought to
and
you
Gatorade.
by
Gatorade.
Dunkin' Donuts, because god damn it, every time I make a podcast on Sunday, I have Dunkin' Donuts. So if any of you fuckers want to sponsor us for fucking talking about the wrestling, please fucking get in contact with us.
We'll talk about some wrestling here.
We'll talk about some wrestling here. Let's, all right. But
may the force be with you all.
And as always, the Macho Man Justin Vioral, my co-host, fucking Crush Your Bones Jones, and our manager, the Reverend Funk.
Be safe. Love you all. Have a beautiful fucking rest of your day.
Later.